Welcome back, I'm Felix, and I am reacting to IronHeart. Originally, I was not going to watch it. Uh, then I saw the racist reviews, and then I heard about it got review bombed before it even premiered. And so I did a video stating I was going to watch it just because of the racism. I was almost like anti-racism moment. And I watched it, and I enjoyed it. I saw the first 3 episodes. Can't wait for the next. My thing is, the only critique I have is the first episode was a little slow, but it felt like they were trying to cram so much into a short period of time because I think they're only getting 6 episodes. I wish they would go back to doing a minimum of 12 episodes because it used to be a show would get 12 to 24 episodes. You were pretty much guaranteed 12 to 24 episodes for a lot of shows, and now you barely get 6. And I wish they would go back to doing at least 12. Because this feels like this is a show that should be stretched out to more episodes. It should be at least 12 episodes. 12 episodes per season. Because they cram so much into a short block. And it's like, no, you need more time to flesh this story out. And it'd be different if they were doing it as a movie. I could understand. But they were trying to do it as a TV show. Give them more time. But with that said, other than that, it didn't feel like I was watching a Marvel show. I mean, it still had all the Marvel elements. You know, they talked about Tony Stark, had the iron suit. But overall, it didn't feel like I was watching a Marvel show. It felt like I was watching a sci-fi show. And there's a big difference for me in that, is that the Marvel shows, they're Marvel shows. It's the best way to put it. This one felt like I was watching just a... If they took out the whole connection to the Marvel Universe, this would still be a good show. I think that's what was the difference between this show and a lot of the other Marvel shows for me. But yeah, the wanting to watch it, I had no desire to watch it because I'm tired of all the Marvel stuff. And then I saw all the racist rhetoric about it. I was like, I'm just going to watch it all that to boost the numbers. And then I ended up enjoying it. I can see me watching the season 2 on this. One thing I wish they would do is go back, like TV shows used to have, like, you would almost guarantee 12 episodes as a TV show, 24 to 12 episodes, or 12 to 24 episodes, but now you barely get 6. And I wish they would go back to that 12 episodes minimum, because this is definitely a show that needs more episodes. Maybe don't cast well-known actors anymore. I know they need to work too, but if you're going to cast well-known actors, you need to get a contract with them that states, hey, you're with us for this many episodes, and if we get a season 2, we got to start filming at this point. Season 3, we got to start filming at this. Work it out. Get back into doing that, because I hate these long breaks in between too. Like, they'll be gone for a year and a half, and it's like, half the time I'll forget about the show, and I have no interest in it. And it's the same with animation too. A lot of studios are cutting how many animators they have and still trying to crank out this high quality product. It's like, that's not how that works. You can't cut corners when doing animation like that. It'll show. But then at the same time, you need more episodes as well. It's like, you need to stretch it out. How about start animating sooner than later? Because they used to do, because Saturday morning cartoons, they had weekly cartoons or daily cartoons. It came on every day, so yeah. But overall, the show was good. And there were some things people were saying about it. One of the things they kept harping on was their looks. It's like, what do their looks got to do with the show? Like, you don't harp on all these other people's looks when you watch their shows. And there's one big difference between that show and this show. But also, what was the other thing? People were, there was a guy who posted this review as soon as the show premiered. It's like, you couldn't have watched all 3 that quick, because he posted it pretty much like an hour after it premiered. Like, you watch 45-minute shows in 1 hour, 3 45-minute shows in 1 hour. Nah. But they were just arguing on so many things. It's like, oh yeah, they were talking about the stepdad, and of course she's got a stepdad, and I think they were talking about dad's not in the picture, blah blah blah. It's like, well, first off, her biological dad is dead. They actually bring that up in the show, so which proves you didn't watch the show, because they actually talk about her mom was a widow when they when she met her stepdad named Gary. So, yeah, you didn't watch the show, or you would have known that the biological dad is dead. And then met Gary, and the two of them raised Riri. But the point is, you didn't watch the show. And then there was something about how they were the Hood character. They were talking about how he's hiding that he's a bad guy. He doesn't hide he's a bad guy at all. You know he's the bad guy from the start. So I don't understand this whole hiding the fact he's the bad guy. You know he's the bad guy. And then there was something else they were complaining about. Obadiah Stane's son and characters in here, and they talking about he should have been Iron Man. It's like, no, he would be another Stane from the way they portrayed the character. He's a little off his meds. There's something wrong with him. And right now, this basically, I guess, spoiler. I put that at the beginning. Oh, yeah, I remember to put that in there. If not, spoiler. At the beginning, he's kind of weak, but then Riri encourages him to stand up for himself. And kind of going off the deep end, in my opinion, the way he's standing up for himself. And Riri's about to betray him, but she didn't mean to, but she's about to betray him, and now I can see him flipping out. I can see them having this character flip out. But yeah, I enjoyed the show. I watched the first one, watched the second one, watched the third one. The only thing I didn't like is the AI. Not the actress, but the way they portray the character. I hope they tone that down a little, because they got a little over the top for my taste. That could be just because those type of people, like hood people or ghetto people, I hung out with them when I was younger, and I don't hang out with them anymore. And that's what I think that's what that character reminded me of. So maybe they'll tone the. Actually, I take that back. She has toned down. Well, I'm not taking it back, but I just realized she did tone down from the first time she showed up to now. So yeah, they've toned the character down already. So hopefully they have the character grow. So that would be interesting, because I think she's in her 20s, the actress who's playing her. So as she gets older, if she's around for the whole thing, they can change her appearance, change her look. I mean, she's an AI; she can look like however she wants. And even if they cast a different actress, they could get a new AI to do it like that. But there's not much really. It was a nice show to watch. It was fun to watch. So if you're thinking about watching it, I say watch it. If you're thinking about not watching it, then don't watch it. I've never been one to force people to watch anything, but I just felt like I had to watch this. It was like the entertainment gods were telling me, you need to watch this. So I did, and I enjoyed it. And like I said, if they took out all the Marvel aspects of this show, it would still be a good show. So needless to say, all the reviews, not all the reviews, but a large chunk of the reviews that this show was getting was based in misogyny and racism. And the worst part is, for real critics, let's say you're a real critic who actually takes time to watch the show, analyze it, and break it down, and you don't like the show for whatever reason, and it's not based on racism or misogyny, but if you put a review out there, because of all the negative reviews, it's going to be looked upon as being one of those negative reviews. You can't separate the negative reviews from the actual reviews right now. It's so bad, and it's sad that it's that way. I miss the days when there weren't so many people trying to be reviewers or critics. I'm not really trying to be a reviewer. I just review things if it piques my interest. It's not something I do on a regular, so I don't really consider myself like a reviewer or a critic. But you have so many people out there right now trying to do this, and they really shouldn't be doing this at all. I would say I'm definitely not trying to do this because I don't have the time or energy to put into it. But yeah, if they're trying to make a career out of this, first and foremost, they got to ditch that racist attitude. They got to ditch that misogyny. They got to be real. Because unfortunately, even when I was younger, there were critics. I remember a woman who was a critic, and she pretty much didn't like anything. It's like, I didn't watch her. Every time she came on the TV, I clicked and turned it because I was like, you don't like anything. So, So yeah, so final thoughts. It's a good show. It's a good sci-fi show. And hopefully it gets a season 2. I wouldn't mind watching it in season 2. And this goes out to all the streaming services. Stop hiring well-known actors and actresses and go back to hiring unknowns. I know you hire these known people to get people to watch the show, but it's time to go back the other way. Because we want 12 episodes. We want 24 episodes. We want 12, 20, 24 episodes. We want what we used to get. Full seasons. Not these half seasons. It's really what it is. You cut the seasons in half to 6. And then we got to wait 2 years. But if you go back to casting unknowns, that should eliminate that problem, because that's the excuse most of these streaming services use. So, all right, don't forget to like, subscribe. Everyone take care. Later.